This is an emergency update. Bitcoin is getting ready for its next major move. In this video, I'm going to share with you exactly what I'm doing right now to prepare. Also in today's video, Bitcoin is about to flash a major trade alert. Should you take it? Also in today's video, we're going to talk about a major 3-year resistance level that Bitcoin has just entered and what it means for Bitcoin's next major move. On top of that, as of last night, Bitcoin has just confirmed a 3-year cup and handle formation for the entire altcoin market and the entire Bitcoin market. Last but not least, we're going to give major alerts on Ethereum and XRP. Welcome in, everybody. If you're new here, my name is Steve, founder and CEO of CryptoCrewUniversity.com, home of the most game-changing crypto courses on the market. That's where you're going to go for this holiday season. Next week, a major launch is happening for Crypto Crew University. If you're a student, you're going to absolutely love it. Been working on this for 10 months. If you're a non-student, you're going to go crazy. Pay attention for next week. So welcome in. If you're new here, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. This is going to be your new favorite channel where we keep it simple, clean, only talk about the facts and the charts so you can stay several steps ahead of the herd. We're going to start with this chart right here in front of you, and we have so much to get to in this video, so buckle up. Buckle up. We have a lot to get to. This is a sneak peek at Wednesday's video. If you watch our channel, you know we do Wednesday videos every single week. This is an emergency bonus video for you guys. I hope you enjoy. Hit the thumbs up button. But this is a signal, a major signal that's about to flash for Bitcoin. On Wednesday's video, we're going to talk about when we expect it to flash and if you should take this trade alert. So make sure you subscribe right now. If you're on mobile phone, turn it lengthwise, hit that subscribe button. You don't want to miss Wednesday's video. Now, how do we know a major move is coming? If you follow our channel, we're all about the major moves. Over the past 2 years, there has been 6 major moves that have happened exactly to a T when we go below the historical volatility. This blue line that you see here is the historical volatility. On the weekly chart, at that 40 level, once we drop down below that 40 level, a major move ensues. You can see it here. We drop down below the 40 level, a major move from over almost 7K all the way down to 3K. You can see the major move here. We drop down below. It's the calm before the storm. When volatility is very low, we drop down here and it triggers an absolute historic move, and we are well ahead of it. There's only been 6 in the past 2 years, and look at where we are now. So the question becomes, what are the new information in the charts that we can look for to gather evidence to know what direction this major move is going to be? Now, as we look at this chart, this is something, again, the charts don't lie. Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. This is a chart that we've been following for over a year. Take a look at this and see how powerful this chart is. We have this fractal from 2015, right? 2015, you see that we had our market bottom in January, right? This is a fib, right? We took the swing high to swing low, and it's the exact same formation that we saw from this 2018 all the way into 2020. We'll go step by step, and this is a strong indication of what's to come over the next few months. Take a look at this. Peel your eyes to this part of the chart, right? We have our green circle. So we came off of the bottom and we started battling up towards this red line and eventually through the red line into the green line, right? We'll just go ahead and zoom in here for a bit and you can take a look and see how powerful this is, right? You see this green circle here. It coincides exactly with this 2018-2019 formation. We came off of our low, right? And we took a fib from the swing high to the swing low, looking at the 0.78. Again, just take a look at this green circle here. We came off of our lows. We battled through this red line into our green line. Same thing here. We battled off of the low. We went through the red line into our green line. Once we got above here, we formed this yellow box that we put here, right? This was kind of some consolidation, some beautiful market structure that was catching up with itself after a pretty major move off of our lows, right? You can see that that yellow section was consolidation, right? You can see it here. And by the way, these are monthly candles. These are not hourly candles or daily candles. These are monthly candles. There's a lot of data in between here, and these fractals are just mind-blowing. Once we finished our consolidation period, we went into a more explosive move up to test the 0.78 fib, right? That's that second green circle here that was kind of in around the 2016, the May 2016 area. And we did the same thing here. Right? We had our consolidation. We said, okay, the market is ready for a move. We moved right up into the top here. And at the top, we had a nice pullback kind of into this red area. We caught this red area as a nice support, which we did here as well. And then we moved through and used the 0.78 fib as support. We started using it as support, believe it or not, in December 2016, which is almost where we are right now in 2020, 4 years later, and wanting to hold this as support. We have 14 days to close this monthly candle. Look at what happened after that. This is when the meteoric rise happened in Bitcoin, is when we finally got above this beautiful 0.78 fib that since our market bottom was forming this beautiful fractal pattern that we've completed pattern for pattern for pattern. Again, if you follow our channel, we've been following this for over a year in fractal for fractal, pattern for pattern, to a T. We are repeating history. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the movement so you can stay ahead with charts like this that are a little bit hard to come by. So this is a beautiful formation. I want you to pay close attention to it as we continue. We're going to see how we close in the next 14 days, and if we start to hold support at this 0.78 fib, we have got some beautiful things to come. But the last level of resistance that we battled with for multiple months was the previous all-time high here, which is what should happen with Bitcoin over the next 3 to 5 months, as we had a little bit of a trouble getting over it. But as soon as we did, it was a rocket ship to new all-time highs because there was no more resistance pushing us down. So as I mentioned a little bit earlier in the episode, we have a lot to get to. There are so many charts I want to get to, but I do want to say for a quick 10 seconds, next week is going to be major, not just for Bitcoin, not just for you, not just for our channel, but we have a major launch, something I've been working 10 months on. So get ready. Those of you that are on our email list will get access to it very early. There'll be very limited seats. If you're a student, you're going to go crazy for it. If you're not a student, this is going to be the best purchase you've ever made for you and your family and your financial success in crypto and in the stock market and beyond. It's going to get you on the right track. So stay tuned. I want to head into this chart for a brief second. Again, the fear and greed. Look at where we are. We know that Bitcoin is getting ready for a major move. How do we know that HV is below here, only 6 times in 2 years? But again, we're in extreme greed. We said in last week's video, we could have a leg up. For sure, we have a leg up. but it won't be for long until we have a nice healthy pullback, right? Those are the facts on the charts. What we can look at is the formation over the past several weeks, right? Since October. Okay, what we are forming here is we've had now a triple top at 90. 90 is where we are right now. It's extreme greed. Whenever people are very greedy, you want to be a little bit fearful. You don't want to take a long position here. You want to take a long position when we're here, when there's a little blood in the streets, when there's a lot of uncertainty, people aren't sure what's going to happen, but they're certain that Bitcoin will go down. Now we're in the opposite. Everybody's certain that Bitcoin is going to go up for years to come, just straight up, like a rocket ship. It doesn't happen that way. There's always pullbacks, healthy pullbacks, and we are going to be ready for it. But in the very short term, what I'm seeing here is kind of an ascending triangle forming where we have this beautiful level of 90 and we are making some higher lows into it, although it's very short time. What we're looking for is that 90 level. As we stated last week, we are at it still, so we'll keep an eye on it. If we break above 90, you can look to see Bitcoin make a next leg up. We'll follow up on that. What I want to show you here is a major cup and handle. As of last night, Bitcoin has confirmed this cup and handle. Mind you, this candle right here is not accurate. This is the total market cap calculated by TradingView, but this is not correct. But don't worry, this candle is almost irrelevant for what I'm about to show you. This candle confirmed as support as of last night. What does that mean? If you look back all the way until April 2018, we started forming this beautiful cup. Do you see this yellow cup here? It's a beautiful cup. And then we formed a beautiful handle here, starting in June 2019. It's the cup and handle. We have a cup and handle right here. It's a beautiful cup, handle, and then what you see in these kind of breakouts, you can find these in any time frame, in any market, but structurally, this is a beautiful structure. We have to be very excited about this. It's a beautiful cup, it's a beautiful handle, and then we started towards our breakout back in July of 2020. Mind you, this is the weekly chart in total market cap, which includes Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP and all altcoins, right? And we started breaking up towards this neckline that has held resistance since February 2018, almost 3 years. This has been major resistance. Pay close attention. Not only have we just confirmed support after 3 years, in the making is also a confirmation of this cup and handle. Again, to confirm the cup and handle, you can have a beautiful cup on your chart. You can have a beautiful handle on your chart. That's not confirmation. Confirmation is a candle closing above the neckline, which happens to be at 411 billion, right? Total market cap, about 411 billion, is a level that has been resistance for almost 3 years, and we just confirmed it as support for the first time last night. In Wednesday's video, we're going to give a target because this is a confirmation. We can measure the breakout and we can give you how much the total market cap will be worth once this breakout is complete. We were going to follow up on this on Wednesday's video, so hit that subscribe button. Again, if you're watching on mobile, flip that phone right now. You do not want to miss this. Look right there, hit that subscribe button. If you're watching on your laptop, look right here, hit that subscribe button. Wednesday's video is going to be jam-packed. Now, let's follow up on a few things. We understand, okay, Bitcoin is going to have a major move. We know this from the HV 6 times in the past 2 years. I'm going to give you the combination of 2 things to watch for, and then we're going to give a follow-up on 2 other things that are very critical. We know from watching this channel, you're now a part of our crew. We have an amazing community. You are well aware about the MVT. We keep you up to date on the MVT. If the MVT is red, it's very likely prices will rise. It's plain and simple. Watch the NVT. If this changes to white, we're in trouble. The next major move will be a plummet. Watch the NVT in comparison with the HV. If you see this HV under 40, remember the HV under 40, if the HV starts peaking up above this 40 level and at the same time we change from red to white, we're in trouble. Prices will plummet. Mark my words. Men lie, women lie, the charts don't lie. Look at history. Anytime we've been below here and we change from red to white, plummet. Anytime that we've been below here and we change from red to white, plummet. Anytime we've been below here and we stayed red, bullish. Plain and simple. We want to stay red. We want to stay red. I also want you to watch the stochastic RSI. Look at where we're getting to on the weekly chart. We do not want to see our momentum start to shift to the downside. Stochastic RSI, momentum. It's like a rocket ship. We've been on a rocket ship now. We had a cross up. We covered it right here on this channel back in September, and we said, look out, Bitcoin is on the move. So back in September, prices were down here around 10,000. Look at what happened since 10,000. Our momentum took off, and now we're up here at 16,000. And look, we don't want to have that rocket ship come back down. We want our momentum to stay above here. Look at how long our momentum stayed above back in this move here. We would like to see something similar. Another thing to watch for, look at the RSI. If you watch our channel, which now I know you do, you're subscribed, look at this formation. It's a beautiful textbook formation. We saw our low in the weekly RSI back in December 2018. We saw a high. We saw a higher low. Beautiful so far. What we've been waiting for weeks and weeks and weeks is a higher high. To concern with this is our concern. We want to continue our uptrend. We had a low, a higher low. We had a high, we want a higher high. Plain and simple. But right now, we're at resistance. We've been at resistance here for well over a year. You can see back in May 2019 and then back in July 2019, we got caught up right at the 80 level on the weekly. And here we are as we speak, right at the 80 level, right at resistance. We're at a critical point for Bitcoin, right? The stochastic RSI is right there. We're right below on the weekly HV. We're about to flash a signal, a trade signal on Bitcoin that we're going to get to. There's a lot happening right now in Bitcoin. We are trying to confirm our monthly candle above the 0.78 fib. We've got our cup and handle on the total market cap. There's a lot of bullish signs, but there's also some bear signs, right? We're a little bit overextended on the extreme greed. We've been here for quite a while now. We're having trouble at the 90 level, right? We're held up at the 80 level on the weekly in the RSI. These are things that we have to watch like a hawk. But again, if you want to know what Bitcoin is going to do, you simply watch this chart right here and you watch the MVT like a hawk. You want it to stay red and you want our HV to pop out of that 40 and stay red. And then this next leg should be at least a 25%, 30% bump to the upside very quickly. But again, if we see the MVT turn white as the HV starts plowing through the 40, it'll be a 25, 30% plummet very quickly. So that's what we're watching for. We're going to stay all over it. So make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Now we're going to get into our alerts for Ethereum and XRP. Whether you love Ethereum or XRP or hate it, you're about to learn something. You're about to learn something because we have some beautiful formations happening here in the charts. And we'll start with my favorite, Ethereum. So we're going to talk about all of these things here, but we're going to start with price action. If you follow our channel, which now you're subscribed and you're a part of our incredible community, and the high majority watching right now have been subscribe for years, and find these major moves very important. Now, because you're watching our channel and because you've watched the past handful of weeks into a handful of months, you remember us talking about Ethereum at 350. We don't give a lot of trade alerts on this channel, but when we do, you better listen up because they're very powerful, right? It's the same alert that we gave with Bitcoin when Bitcoin was below 5,000. On this channel, we gave a major buy signal for Bitcoin. And for Ethereum, we did the same thing when it was below 200, and then we did it just recently at 350. We said, look, there's the risk-reward ratio is beautiful. How do we know this? We look left. When you look left, you understand market structure. And market structure is everything in trading. Market structure is support and resistance. Market structure is the major levels. And when you set Ethereum on the weekly chart, you can see how bullish it was. Just like my hair. Look at how bullish my hair is. That's how bullish Ethereum has been. Look at this. Back here in 2019, we were holding resistance here. Rewind the clocks back to April 2018, we were holding support. And then go back all the way to June 2017. June 2017, we were holding resistance for multiple months here. That's a major level, and Bitcoin has just confirmed support. It's almost like this chart I warn you about here today, the total market cap. The total market cap has been battling with this $400 billion level. Battling for years. Just confirmed support last night. Major. It's the same warning I gave you a long time ago, not a long time ago, handful of weeks ago to months ago when Ethereum was confirming support at 350. It was years since we had confirmed support at 350. And I said, look, the risk reward is beautiful. You can't risk a lot. Your reward, and we called it, we said, look, over the next 6 months or so, we're probably going to go to $600 or $700 with Ethereum. So far, we got up to 482 very quickly. But that $300 level, 350, it just came by looking left. It came by looking at the market structure. Nothing fancy. Now, when you look down below, I want you to understand this market structure here. It's beautiful. We have our low here in December 2018. We have a higher low. We have another higher low. And we have another higher low. At the same time, making a high, another higher high, and another higher high. This is a textbook classic uptrend. You're learning something in every single video. You really connect with the teaching style that we have here on this channel. And you're always learning. Take a look at the stochastic RSI. This is something we warned about back in October. We said, look, Ethereum just had a cross up. Pay attention. That's our rocket ship. Remember, stochastic RSI, rocket ship. Where's the rocket ship going? Up or down? This one was going up. We had momentum to the upside. And look at what Ethereum did, because we talked about Ethereum at 350. And we said, look, Ethereum is holding 350. At the same time, we had a weekly stochastic cross up, but we still have momentum to go. Look at the momentum. It's just getting started. Our rocket ship has just taken off. Our rocket ship has just taken off with Ethereum. We still have momentum to go, and we're still very bullish with the ADX and DI. Those of you that have taken, we had an incredible free course on our website about the ADX and DI. If you learned from our course to pop it on the weekly chart, you can see we got a major buy signal on April in 2020, back when Ethereum was just a little below 200, and we haven't gotten a sell signal. So that's the power of the courses. That's the power of what I teach in my program. You would have bought Ethereum right around 200, a little bit less, and now it's at 453. Pretty strong trade, right? So now let's get to XRP. right? What I want you to do is you want to be a successful trader. You want to have more success in trading. You're not quite happy with the results. More than likely, you've been overthinking it. You've been complicating your charts. You haven't been focused on market structure, support and resistance, the fundamentals of trading, risk and reward, stop losses. You haven't been focused on the core principles, and that's what we teach in my program. That's why you're going to sign up at the holiday season to really turn things around, because you really connect with the teaching style that we have here. Let's get to XRP, because there's a lot of XRP fans out there. You're probably bouncing around in your seat, and you probably will be bouncing even more with what I'm about to share with you. XRP. Right, we covered XRP from time to time here when it's in high demand from the comment section. We always read the comments, so leave your comment down below with what you want us to cover. But let's take a quick look here, because this is quite a beautiful market structure we have in front of us for XRP. I want you to take a look at this area. Right, this area is, again, look at our market structure. This is our resistance. It's very similar to this area. We had this beautiful resistance area here, right? Below this resistance area is where we were back here. After we broke through with our beautiful high, just as we did with XRP back here in December 2017, 3 years ago. After that break, right, we had a beautiful market structure of making our low, our lower low, lower low, or sorry, low, our lower high, or lower high, or lower high, and we held structure here, right? What I want you to see is what happened next, because we held this beautiful resistance area for years. Again, there's a theme in today's video. When you have resistance for years and then confirm as support, there's an explosive move that comes. Look at this. Since 2015, right, we held this resistance level all the way from 2015 to 2017. And then this candle was the one that we finally confirmed as support. And look at what happened after that. It's the same market structure that we see happening in today with XRP. Again, this beautiful pattern here, holding resistance, explosive move, and then we had our high, our lower 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 high. We've been forming these lower highs by keeping our market structure relatively healthy down here. You see what I'm talking about? You follow what we're saying, right? Now we have our yellow line and our green line. Simply put, if the yellow line is on top, it's very bullish. If the green line is on top, it's very bearish. And you can see the same pattern repeated here. Green line on top, very bearish for several years, just like XRP had for the last several years until recently. We covered this on our channel when XRP had this cross. This was pretty legendary, and you can see the yellow line crossing above the yellow, indicating a very bullish cross. At the same time, we have this beautiful market structure at 29 cents. It's been a beautiful market structure for years. We've held resistance for quite a long time. Now, things are starting to heat up. Things are starting to look pretty nice, because what we're looking for is a close above. We want to close as support for what has been held as resistance for years. Sound familiar? It's exactly what we talked about with the total market cap. Again, for years holding resistance, just last night confirming support. Same thing that we covered earlier, right? We want to hold this 0.78 as support for the first time. Look at what happened after. We're trying to do that in 14 days from now. This is a common theme in today's video. What I want you to notice is, again, this 350 level was pretty strong for years. We held it as support finally after multiple years, and then explosion. What we're looking for with XRP is to confirm support at 29 cents. On Wednesday's video, I'm going to give you a follow-up as to what could happen, what the move will look like if XRP is to confirm support over the coming weeks to months on 30 cents, what we should expect. Where do we think we can go with XRP if we confirmed as support? So hit that subscribe button right now. Again, if you're on mobile, turn it to the side. Look at that subscribe button. You don't want to miss that. We have a lot to cover in this coming Wednesday's video. I want to give a quick announcement. We're going to get into Steve's secrets to success. Leave a comment down below. Give a thumbs up. Share this video in one place, and we're going to get into Steve's secrets to success. So if you're new to this channel, this is what we do at the end of every single video to give you life lessons that could really elevate you to the next level. If you want to have more wealth, if you want to have more success, if you want more respect from your family and friends, you want to reach those goals that you've always dreamed about, then Steve's Secrets to Success will be the new favorite part of the channel. Even though you absolutely love all the chart stuff, right? This is outside of that, but this is to elevate your game, so listen closely. Now, before we get to that, I just want to make it very, very clear. Next week, we're going to have a major launch with something I've been working on over 10 months. 7 days a week, every single day. It's going to be incredible. You're going to love it more than anything I've ever done by far. And I'm talking to you. If you're a student, more than likely you are. What I'm going to share with you next week is something brand new that I've been working on for over 10 months. There's multiple things we are going to launch, and it's going to be incredible. Some of you got to play with a little inside secret. We have developed a brand new indicator for our custom hybrid trading strategy, and some of you got to test it out. We had an email go out, and the feedback has been incredible. That is one of the things that's going to launch. That will give you trade alerts right to your phone, so you no longer have to wonder, should I buy, should I sell? But there's something even bigger than that we're going to launch. That's the little thing that we're going to launch. There's something bigger. Stay tuned next week, but you want to get on our email list. You want to get on our email list so you can get this information first. There's going to be limited seats, and they're going to fill up fast. If you're not on our email list, go to our homepage, scroll to the bottom, click on Get Your Free Course, and then you'll be up to date. If you have problems, contact me right here. Now, Steve's Secrets to Success. One of the things that we want to talk about, unfortunately, scammers. There's a lot of people, especially now that Bitcoin is getting a little bit more mainstream. It's getting in a lot of headlines. It's catching a lot of eyeballs. There's a lot of new folks. But unfortunately, a lot of people on YouTube have taken our face, and they went to comment about giving, bank information, secret information, WhatsApp, Telegram, all that crap. I will never in a million years ask you for. Never in a million years. We don't have a WhatsApp group. We don't have a Telegram group. We could care less about those things, so we would never ask you that. The only way that you would ever get in touch with us is cryptocrewuniversity.com, our website. Nobody can touch that. Nobody can touch that. Nobody can touch that. The only way to buy something from us is on their website, cryptocrewuniversity.com. So watch out. There's going to be more scams and fraud in the crypto markets, unfortunately, as Bitcoin gets more adoption and more mainstream. So just pay close attention. Be smart. And again, this is the only email address there is to get in touch with me, info@cryptocrewuniversity.com. That's it. So if you have questions, you want to know more about these big launches that are coming, get at me here. And this is us on Twitter, CryptoCrewU. The reason why we have this bonus video right now is because we put out a tweet, and we were thinking about doing a bonus video for you and our community, and it was just explosive and everyone wanted it. So here we are. You can follow us there. Now, Steve's Secrets to Success. This is going to be very, very strong, very, very strong. And it's a big lesson that I learned in life, and I believe this will help somebody, Maybe it will help you. I hope it does. This week's lesson is about afraid to start something on your own. This was something that I had to overcome for quite a while in my life. It dated back to when I was a young teenager. I started some businesses, but I didn't know I was starting a business. It just was, I wanted to do something and it turned into a business. When I got a little bit older, I realized I want to start a business, but I was a little bit hesitant. I was a little bit afraid to do it by myself. So I asked one of my good friends. And when I was a teenager, we started a little business. What I should have done was start it by myself, but I was hesitant. I was afraid. What if I fail? What if it does this? What if it does that? And I just felt more comfortable starting it with a friend. The thing I quickly realized is that friend didn't have the same work ethic, the same drive, the same determination, the same focus as I did. And it quickly didn't work. I came into this mistake years later when I started another business a little bit bigger than that. I was a little hesitant to start it by myself, a little bit afraid. What if it does this? What if it does that? I was just a 24-year-old kid and I didn't know what I was doing, so I wanted to start with a different friend who was really entrepreneurial, really wanted to, he had a lot of energy, really go-getter. But I quickly realized that he didn't have the same focus, determination, and drive as I did, and it didn't work out. This happened again in my life about a year after that, almost 10 years ago, when I decided in my life I will no longer work for anybody else the rest of my life. I made that decision almost 10 years ago, and I wanted to travel the world, I wanted to be my own boss, and I wanted to change people's lives. Those are the three goals I had almost 10 years ago. But I didn't do it alone. I left my home country with a friend because I was afraid to travel the world by myself. I was a little bit hesitant. And by the way, we did start a little business together, another mistake. But after 3 months, he ran out of money. He had to go back home. I'm still traveling the world almost 10 years later. So what I learned was a hard lesson. I need to do it myself. And I was forced to do it, to be quite honest. I was in Australia, in Melbourne, when I realized that my friend ran out of money and he had to go back home. I remember that moment that he left. It was a moment of extreme fear, but extreme excitement at the same time, which later that day just turned into excitement. I didn't know I could do it on my own. I didn't know I could start a business on my own. I didn't know I could travel the world on my own. I didn't know that I could change lives without some friend next to me supporting me. I didn't know I could do it alone. And it took the moment of him having to leave and me having no choice to figure out I could actually do it. It took that. So maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to travel the world. Maybe you want to develop a product, but you've always been hesitant. You've always been thinking, man, I need to start it with this friend or this family member or this or this or this. And I'm here to tell you, do it by yourself. You can do it. You can do it. I didn't think I could do it. And I realized I can do it. And I know you can do it. And I hope this inspires you to go and do it. Don't do it with a friend. Don't do it with a family member. Don't have a partner. And don't get investments from anybody. Go do it yourself. And I guarantee you will thank me later. That is Steve's Secrets to Success. I will see you right back here just in a couple days. I'll see you right back here on Wednesday. We have a jam-packed video. Leave a comment down below if this conversation just inspired you. I hope it did. Leave a like as well. Share this video in one place. Please share this video in one place. You know you love these videos that will help our channel and our community so much. The community of underdogs. The community of underdogs. Bitcoin is an underdog. I'm an underdog, you're an underdog. People have counted you out. They don't think you can do it. They don't think you can be a professional trader. They don't think you can achieve your goals. And together, we're going to rise and accomplish everything. I'll see you right back here in a couple days. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs.